top of the day to you all out there. I say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone and when I'm able to upload this video. This is INI TV. We are global and social commentators. Still on Peter Obi's matter. Remember, we said this channel, we are Obi-centric. We are primarily for Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, the presidential aspirant for Nigeria 2023 presidential election. He's running under the auspices. He's running with the flag of the Labour Party. And his running mate is Ahmed Baba Dati. You will know that for the past 9 months, campaign has been going on. And by virtue of the fact that after 9 months in the human race, after 9 months of a woman being pregnant, she would definitely have to give birth. And that is why we are telling all that 9 months Peter Obi has campaigned. 9 months Peter Obi has campaigned for 36 states. 9 months Peter Obi has campaigned in Abuja. 9 months Peter Obi has told us that he wants to move the country from consumption to production. 9 months Peter Obi has told us the 7-point agenda. First of all, insecurity. Second, the agricultural. He said that the vast land in the north, the industrial hands in the west, and the commercial purposes in the east. That is what he has decided he's going to use to turn Nigeria back to its greatness. Like what he said, he's doing this for the sake of the unborn children. We cannot close our hands and see Nigeria die an artificial death. Death caused by the old politician. Death caused by the political elites. And these are the APCs and the PDP. Any right-thinking man, any right-thinking Nigerians will know that Peter Obi, Labour Party, Ahmed Dati, it's the best for Nigeria. It's the best for West Africa. Why? Peter Obi has said that he, as a leader, will listen and learn. He said, I, as a leader, will listen and learn. Bring your ideas to the table. Let's debate. If your ideas are superior than mine, I will accept yours. He is ready to listen to every Nigerian. And do you know what? I believe even if the dumbest Nigeria comes into Aso Rock and he pick the right people for the job, he pick the right people as his cabinet, pick the right people as those closer to him, he will be able to turn that country around because Nigeria have got brains. Nigeria have got brains. Even in the UK here, we've got prime ministers who have been able to gather a team together, and Nigerians form part of that cabinet. Even in America, Joe Biden, his cabinet, his team has 4-5 Nigerians. So if we can afford to have Nigerians outside working for an external government, you think if we ask these Nigerians to come back, pull their resources to make this country great, they won't do it? There's always that patriotic nature in all of us. 7-point agenda talks about the economy, also education, health, well-being, pulling people out of poverty, and above all, to restore Nigeria back to its former glory. That when you carry the Nigerian passport, you will be respected. Today, you carry the Nigerian passports. First of all, you are being looked like somebody that is financially sick, and that you will do anything possible to indulge in crime to make money. Why? Because Nigeria is one of the poorest countries in Africa. Based on our debts, there's a lot of ways to measure the wealth or the poverty of a country. I'm mentioning it based on our debt. 77 trillion naira. That's the biggest in Africa amount. No country
No
has ever
country.
achieved. So I can say without fear of favor, based on our debts, we are the poorest country in Africa. And this video is to try as much as possible to let our people know that Peter Obi is so clean. Peter Obi is so clean that a lot of people have tried. I've tried to pour stain on him. I've tried to make his garment dirty, but they could not. Why? Because this is the chosen man. Peter Obi is the chosen man. Peter Obi said that God will not choose from outside. A lot of people have accused him that he's part of the elite. So why will he do something different? And he has told you guys out there that God will not choose from outside. God is going to choose a well-meaning elite to be able to change the way the system is. Let me make an example like Moses. Moses was in the royal palace of Egypt. But what did God do? God took him from that privilege and asked him to save the children of Israel. Peter Obi, by all standard, is a billionaire. By all standard, he is not going to suffer. But God has chosen him from that elite to come and save the people. A lot of people are saying that uh, why he ran up his campaign rally in Lagos, which of course was a phenomenon. Never before had Lagos witnessed such a rally. Tinubu was shocked. Tinubu was shocked. Atiku was shocked. That rally, Nigerians came out all for only one man, Peter Obi. And now they are saying that he has failed to visit the Oba of Lagos. You know, they are just looking for a way to fault him because this man is too clean. And me, I'm telling Peter Obi, please accept one fault, accept one. It does not mean we will still vote for you, but just accept one. Let them have one thing against you. But we found out that while Peter Obi was going to have the rally in Lagos, a letter was sent to the Oba of his intention to visit Lagos as well, pass by to say, to pay his respect to the traditional ruler. But the correspondent now replied that the Oba is not around. And what does that mean? How will you go and visit somebody who has told you he's not around? And that would be trespassing. And that was why Peter Obi did not make any effort to insist on going to visit the Oba, because he took the Oba's word for it. I'm not around. So why are people making all trying to bring the ethnic game in? As if that was not enough. Remember Shehu Kuti. He said Peter Obi is an opportunist. That Peter Obi will not be able to change anything. I personally don't know if Peter Obi will be able to change Nigeria. But I believe if Peter Obi cannot change Nigeria, Atiku cannot also change Nigeria. If Peter Obi cannot change Nigeria, Tinubu cannot also change Nigeria. Because Peter Obi is the best. Peter Obi is the best. So if Ferrari does not win the race, how will a Passat win the race? You understand? So he is the best. Let's try him. Shehu came out and said he's an opportunist. That is, he saw opportunity and he took it. I want to agree with Shehu Kuti. You know, with respect we have for the Baba himself, his father, that respect is still part of that respect. We are still bestowing on his son. Because while we are respecting Shehu, we are also respecting the Baba himself. I agree with him. Peter Obi is an opportunist. But do you know that it takes intelligence to see opportunity and seize the chance? Do you know that it takes common sense to see opportunity and seize the chance? How many opportunities show you have missed, and later you cry, oh, how I wish I would have taken the opportunity. I have missed a lot of opportunity I should have taken, probably because I did not really see the real value in that opportunity. Peter Obi saw the opportunity and he was intelligent enough to take it. And he did not just easily, he went through the hard way. When he joined Labour, you and I, majority of us, we were skeptical. We believed that the party, Labour, we love Peter Obi, but we believe that the party might find it difficult to carry Peter Obi to Aso Rock because the party was financially handicapped. Manpower, it was not one of the rich party we have in Nigeria. But the Nigerian populace came out because they believe in him. They believe in Peter Obi. They have faith in him. They have hope in him. Everybody came out and supports Peter Obi. Then a lot of people said that it's Peter Obi is a social media president. And people say, okay, fine. As long as he's our president, it's okay. And it begins to manifest. Social media president begin to manifest in our life, in the streets of Nigeria, in the states of Nigeria. Peter Obi now has become a household name. Peter Obi has become a symbol for change. Peter Obi has become the hope and aspirations of non-Nigeria. It is not far-fetched because this is a man who retired, who pensioned as a governor, did not take his entitlement. This was something that was entitled to him by right. He felt that he was richer than Anambra State. He felt that Anambra State need that money more than him because he believed in collective response. He believed in collective approach. Remember, he has said, a lot of people said he is stingy. But this is a man who has donated more to collective group. He even donates to Nigeria during the COVID-19. He said so, that he donated to 3 countries. 3 countries. He said 2 other countries that he donated money to gave him receipts. But Nigeria, that he donated to, did not even give him a receipt or acknowledge him. That is where he loved to spend his money. Not on individuals, but on collective, on group. Because Peter Obi believed that if you want to go far, you go as a group. If you want to be very far, you go as a group. Remember the saying that if you want to go fast, you go individual. But if you want to go far, you go as a group. So Peter Obi is always going as a group. And that is why he has said that his cabinet will be the cabinet of national unity. He's going to pick people from all walks of life. He's going to pick people from all the 6 regional zones. He's going to pick people from the north and the south. I was listening to a friend the other day. He said, if Peter Obi have been the one involved in this SPV that Atiku has been involved with, everybody is keeping quiet. This is a man that have created a system to siphon money from Nigeria since the Second Republic, and nobody is talking about it. Nobody is talking about it. Atiku is the architect of SPV. That is a mechanism that have siphoned money from this country. Today we are in debt. It's because of SPV. Because when this money are siphoned, are taken away, there is no trace. Nobody can trace the money. Nobody can get the money back. And this is the more reason why we are saying that we need Peter Obi. Peter Obi has said that if the president is not stealing, The wife is not stealing. The brother is not stealing. His cabinet is not stealing. It will be difficult. It would be very difficult for those in government to steal. He has said this over and over again. If he is not stealing, how dare you steal? And if he is not stealing and you are caught stealing, he will have the audacity to treat you the way he likes. But when he's stealing and you stole, he will be skeptical, because by the time he drag you too much, so it's 10 days to election. 10 days to election. Remember, we've had 9 months of election, and we are expecting a newborn baby. Thank God INEC has said that the election will go on, that they will transmit it automatically. As you vote, it's being transmitted, and the parties will form their information center to collect all this information coming in. Remember, we'll have about 180,000 polling units. All are going to be engaged. The INEC has said that it is only, I think, 240 polling units that will not be used because of a logistic problem. One, nobody registered in such polling unit, and for security reasons. So if you take that from the large number of polling units that we have, it's not even up to 0.5% of the polling units. So we'll still have 99.5%. So that makes this election going to be credible. So we are calling on all. I have kept the symbol of Labour Party running out through this video. That is the symbol. Papa, Mama, Pikin, or Pikin, Papa, Mama. That's the symbol. And when you are voting, make sure that you thumbprint in the space provided, that it does not slide into other slots in the ballot paper. That way, your vote will not be cancelled. Your vote will count. Make sure when you are thumbprinting, it is in the right slot. Remember, INEC has said that each polling unit is not more than 500. This is good. It's to enable them have a discongestion of the whole exercise. We are also calling on all Nigerians. It's not only going there. Please go and vote. It's not only going there to vote. Please police your votes. Make sure at the end of the day it's counted and it is being transmitted to INEC headquarters for coalition. Remember, if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go as a group. And that's why Peter Obi has come out and said that he, as an individual, intends to go fast. And he, as a group, Labour Party, intend to go far. Remember, this is INI TV. We are global and social commentators. So if it's the first time you're coming across our video, please, even if you don't subscribe to us, please go and vote if you have your PVC. This election is far more important than INI TV. This election, it's a life-changing game for all of us. This election will determine whether we in the diaspora will come to Nigeria and invest. This election will determine the future and the respect that we'll have in international world. This election will determine whether we can go out of that poverty, dimensional poverty that 130 million people are in. This election will determine whether we will not break up. This election will make us appreciate the Christians and the Muslims. And this election will make everybody have a sense of belonging. If all this is if Peter Obi wins. Peter Obi represents our equal rights and justice. Remember, for fairness, equality, unity, it's Peter Obi, it's Labour Party, it's Peter Dati, it's you that will determine the future of this country by voting for Labour Party. Remember what Peter Obi said. You and I are the one contesting, and we are doing it through Peter Obi. And Peter Obi is on the vehicle called Labour Party. Remember, we love you, but God love you most. So if it's the first time you're coming across this channel, subscribe to Ini TV. Subscribe. Like and comment too. And for those our regular subscribers, we'll say thank you. Remember, we love you, but God love you most. And as it is the culture in this channel, we'll catch you when we make the next video. Until then, we'll say chooks, adios, au revoir, ciao, hasta la vista. Thank you. Bye-bye.